Today I want to talk about the law of attraction. So the law of attraction is so important because it helps us live our dreams. It helps us achieve what we want in life. And it helps us become, it helps us become whoever we want to become. Live our dreams. And I'm a big advocate for dreams. I want everyone to do what they want to do. The acronym for JOB is, let's see if I can remember JOB. What is it? Job. I remember. JOB is just over broke. Yeah, that's what JOB stands for. So I'm a big advocate for living your dream career, to do what you want in life. If you want to travel, if you want to do whatever, you can accomplish that through the law of attraction. That's why this law is so important. I know that I'm a young buck, but I have big dreams, and I'm going to go out and live those dreams. I have full confidence that I'm going to go do that. So here we have a book called Ask and It Is Given. And it's from Abraham Hicks. She's an author. She's amazing. I was into, let's see. I had a huge accident happen where I fell from a waterfall and I broke my butt. And I had to go see a chiropractor. But this chiropractor was something unique. He only popped the two top vertebrae right here. And he told me about the law of attraction, and that's when I first realized what it could do for me and what it could do for you guys too. So in the book it says, to receive the benefits of the law of attraction, you have to believe it. Be open to the teachings of the law of attraction. It's something a little difficult to wrap our brains around, but if you're not used to any of these laws or anything like that, it's pretty hard to get your brain around it. When I first read it, I was like, what? But here we go. The more you think about something you want, the more you believe it. It's like a magnet. Just imagine it. It helps you believe it. So what you want your belief system to be, you have to think over and over and over and over again. So that becomes stronger and the belief becomes stronger. For example, I'm here teaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I'm constantly thinking about the needs of my friends out here to serve them and help them. And as I'm thinking about that, I know I can help them because I'm constantly thinking about it. So it says here, the more you believe it is going to be yours, the stronger your vibration to the universe. Then you are in alignment, and what you desire will be yours. Meditation can help with this, simply focusing on your breath and directing your thoughts accordingly. So, the law of attraction. That's it. There's another thing here that says, focus on the thing you want and not the thing you want to replace. So, a lot of times, like for example, I have a sucky back, and I'm like, I just want a new back. Like, it hurts so bad. But she says not to focus on that stuff. Focus on the things you can control and what you can't control. Because if you can't control it, why would you focus on it? That you're wasting energy. She gives an awesome example here. She says, if your car breaks down, don't focus on the old car and talk about all the things that are wrong with it. By doing that, you're focusing your vibrations back onto the old car. Instead, focus on the new car, and your vibrations will align with it. Okay, so that's just one example. Practice and focus on what you want. The more you practice, the stronger your summoning power will be. So practice imagining. Once I was on my mission in Argentina. I served a mission there, and there was my MTC. I went to a training center. That's what MTC stands for. Stands for Mission Training Center. And there was this girl, my teacher. She taught me about this summoning power. What she did is she drew a family of 5, okay, on a paper. And then she stuck that paper in front of her desk, and she thought about it. She She prayed that she would be able to find it. She meditated. She thought. She directed her thinking. And then they did the work. They went straight to work. They contacted a ton. They did the actions required for them to get that dream, because it's just not going to, I don't know, it's just not going to float from sudden air. You have to do work. And she was walking with her companion, and she found a family that was walking down the street, and they ran to her as fast as they could, and they stopped her, and they were like, no, guess what, you guys are awesome, like blah, 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 blah. And they talked to them, and they ended up joining the church. And this is the law of attraction and practicing it, see? Okay, and the main factors which dictate this are the degree to which you desire, what you want, how specific you are, and how long you've wanted it, okay? So this is how the law of attraction works. With those 4 categories, I'm going to repeat them again because they're so important. But the main factors which dictate this are the degrees to which you desire what you want, how specific you are, and how long you've wanted it. If all of these are at high levels, your vibrations are stronger and therefore more likely to manifest your desire faster. Okay, that's just a little bit about the law of attraction. For instance, if you're feeling low, direct your mind toward positive, raising emotional set points, and your vibrations. Emotional may be powerful, but they can be controlled. Okay? So whenever we have low, depressing thoughts, oh, by the way, a couple years ago, I had clinical depression, is what the doctors prescribed me as. But I know now that genes are you can overcome any gene. I always blamed it on my grandpa, because I was like, oh, my grandpa has depression, I'm stuck with depression. But as I visited this chiropractor, he slowly taught me, his name's Eric McIntyre, wonderful man. He taught me this principle that if you're feeling low, direct your mind towards positive thoughts. Raising your emotional set points and your vibration, emotional, may be powerful, but they can't be controlled. You can be happy, is this what this is saying. Even if you have negative, depressing thoughts, I didn't want to get out of bed, but there's something called the 5-second rule, and it's basically switching your brain into an action mode. And all it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And you act on that small step. So for getting out of bed, I would always say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I would pull the covers, get up from my bed, and if that's all I wanted to do, like, I promised myself I could go back in bed if that was all I desired. But of course I got out of bed and worked through the day. So here's another quote in the book. Consider the situation in your life and whether you can choose to think about them in a different way to receive different results. Okay, so you need to constantly be brainstorming. Is this what this is saying? For example, there's not just one way. There was a guy, okay? His name was Nephi. He needed to build a boat, and he went to Heavenly Father to go pray to him, and he said, there's not the way to build a boat, but there's a way to build a boat. So this is exactly what this means, is there's 100 different ways to solve each problem, and some are more efficient than the others, some are more pricey, some are more quality-based, but there is always another solution. Just like Ford, he wanted to do the first Model T, and he wanted to put a V6 in his car, but the engineer said it was impossible, and he said, you guys get it done, and I don't care how long it takes. It took them a year, and they finally got a working product. But here it says, be sure to remove resistance from your path to help your manifestations attempts. So any resistance, anything that's pulling you down, anything that's your obstacle. For example, what I wanted to have a six-pack or stronger muscles. But the problem was I have all this junk food in the house. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to put the junk food in the very back where I can't see them. So when I open the pantry, I don't have that instinct to grab the candies. Again, the quote is, be sure to remove resistance from your path to help your manifestations attempts. The point of prosperity game is that you're improving your imagination. Yeah, just think about it. When we were kids, we had a huge imagination and we would play imaginary games and we were accessing our subconscious mind. But when we got older, our parents told us that wasn't okay. The world told us that wasn't okay, so they stopped us from doing it. I play imaginary games every single morning for 10 minutes every day to imagine what I want in life. And that's the way I manifest and tell the world what I want. And this law of attraction, I'm attracting the things that I want through my thoughts. And then the book says, by emulating your dreams, you can work out whether what you're trying to manifest is what you truly desire or not. So any dreams you have at night, your dreams will be aligned with what you want in life. It depends if you dream about something, that means it's the manifestation of your thoughts, and you can know if your goals and your dreams are what you truly desire. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And my last little thing is here's some action steps for you guys. Think carefully about your life right now. Are you satisfied? What desires do you have which have not yet been fulfilled? Okay. My second action step for you guys is make sure that you really believe in the power of the law of attraction. It's hard to grasp this for some people, but I promise if you do so, you'll produce miracles in your life and you'll live the life you want. And the next action step is make sure that you do the meditating imagination game every morning for 10 minutes and imagine what you want. Feel, taste, and getting an award, becoming the true identity. What does that look like? Okay. And I had really fun doing this podcast. This was my first one, so sorry for all the slurring and the ums, and it probably sounded, terrible, but I'm learning. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this every day, and I will become a good public speaker by the end. Well, I like you guys a lot, and thank you. Have a great day.